This is Mobile Gen World, and going to be showing you how to do a Nandroid backup, and pretty much this will save your phone at the exact state where it was at before anything happened. So say if you, for instance, you rooted your device and you want to try to flash a ROM or flash themes or flash something on there, and you're worried if something would go wrong and it'll erase all your information and data, or it can possibly soft brick your phone where it won't come on or anything like that. Anytime you're going through that far to try to customize your phone and flash themes and ROMs and everything like that, there's always a chance things can go wrong, and I've seen it happen to me several times, and there's always a way to get out of it. But the biggest thing everyone recommends, if you go to any forums or if you hear it from anyone that does anything to their phone customizing after rooting their Android phone, it's they always say mention an Android backup or back up your device before anything. So if anything ever happens, you can restore it at that same state. So I'm going to show you how to do a backup. First, you must be rooted for this to do this. If you're not rooted, I'm actually doing this on the Galaxy Nexus. But this is pretty much how you back up on any Android phone. They pretty much use this as an application. You go ahead and use it through, and it does the backup for you. But biggest thing is you have to be rooted for the backup to work. So if you don't know how to be rooted on a Nexus, Galaxy Nexus, you can go ahead and watch one of the videos on here. Go ahead and subscribe, and I have a tutorial step-by-step how to root your Galaxy Nexus. So I'm going to go ahead and get straight into it, show you how to do a backup. So after my device is rooted, I could go ahead and show you it's rooted. I'll show you the Super User application on here. I'm actually running a ROM, Jelly Bean ROM on here. I'm going to go ahead and show you. There it says Super User. Super User. It's a little changed up on this Jelly Bean ROM. Looks a little different on other ones, but once it says Super SU, it's pretty much what you're looking for on there. Okay, let's go ahead. So pretty much, go ahead and do a full backup here. I have several backups. So if anything ever get bricked or anything, you can always restore back, or anything get stuck in a boot loop where it's just stuck at the animation screen in the beginning and just keeps loading. But this is what I'm going to do. You can download an application. It's called ROM Manager. Looks like this. Open it up. It's going to ask for permission. You have root access. So like I said, make sure your device is rooted or it won't work on here. First, you're going to click with your first time getting in here. You can click Flash Clockwork Recovery Mod to get you in the recovery mode. Then it has a couple options here. You can install ROMs from here, check ROMs. You can manage and restore your backups. So if I go here, it'll show you the backups I already have, and I can kind of rename it. Before you can rename them, you have to back it up at first to ROM Manager. Do not change the date and everything, how it automatically defaults come in there. It will affect the backup when it happened to me several times. Let it go through, and after it's already done, you rebooted and you have your backup, you can click on it and it'll let you rename it. You can change it. So like how it has first backup, I let it back up first, then I renamed it afterward. Just a little FYI you want to keep in mind when you go ahead and doing this. So after you go ahead and you first flash the Clockwork mod on here, this is how you're going to do a backup. This is called an Android backup. You go ahead and it says backup current ROM. Now when you do this, your phone's going to completely turn off. It's going to restart. It's going to go into the whole backup phase where it's backing up every single file, everything on your phone at this exact state. Text messages, phone calls, and then anything that you're at right now, it'll go to this exact state where it's at. So just want to let you know in there. So go ahead, and I'm actually going to do this on here. Backup current ROM. Pops in a default date. You click OK. And from here, you just sit back and let it do its work, pretty much. And when it comes back up and you go in ROM Manager to manage and restore your backups, you'll see the backup date and everything on here. So in the same right there, when I show you like above the other option, you go in recovery mode. If you go in recovery mode, it'll let you select that date time where this backup was to restore at this part. Just always recommend to do at least once. It'll do all this, gives all this code and everything at the bottom here, where it's pretty much is doing all the work automatically. You're pretty much just waiting and let it do its work. Just gonna kind of let it sit here. You can kind of see how long it typically takes on here, and you can kind of see. Actually, I'll hold it down so you kind of see what it's saying as it's going through the process on here. Might take a little bit, probably like 5 minutes or so, but you'll see us restore complete, and I'll show you how to get out of this recovery mode back to your phone to restart. So I'm just gonna hold here and just let it do its work. Actually, you know, this is gonna take quite some time on here, and you just let it, like I said, let it keeps doing all the work. I'm gonna pause the video here and let it go through, and I'll come back when it's done. I'll stay restore. You can see where it goes from here. But from here, make sure the battery's in. Don't touch the battery out. Nothing. Just leave the phone and just let it do its work. Don't worry. You'll see at the bottom everything will start backing up. Okay, we'll be back when this is done. Okay, the restore just went through complete, and it's restarted right here. So go ahead and let it boot back up. But that's pretty much it. That's the Nandroid backup. What you can do there, if anything, if it shows reboot at the top, you're just going to hit this power button over the reboot, and that's your selector, is the volume up and down key for it. But that's how you do an Nandroid backup. Okay, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and like the video, and subscribe for more mods and tutorials, reviews, and help on here. Mobile Gen World.